Hey everybody, I'm back with another one. Shalom, good day, and hello. So it's Thursday, April 9th. I got the sun at my back, and I'm at Marina, Herziliya. I decided to take a ride up here. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and it's like, I think it still hasn't even been, it's 36 hours about since the peace, or not peace, but ceasefire was declared with the Iranians. And it's been pretty nice weather, so I decided to take a ride out today. A long ride, because I haven't been out in a long time. So this is a nice place, nice place. As you can see, it's 18 kilometers from my house to up here. I wouldn't have tried this before I did the upgrades on this bike, but it's riding so good now, and the range and the speed is so improved. I can make it up here in about 45 minutes. It took me closer to an hour today because I stopped in a few places. I stopped in a few places along the way. It's been a great ride. The wind's been at my back. And, oh, look, this guy's got, I forgot what they call this. This is Dazzle Camouflage from World War I. This paint scheme here. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm sure actually you can see that, in fact. And yeah, according to this paint scheme, if you look at it from far away through a submarine periscope, you can't tell when you're out at sea and there's nothing else around. The pattern breaks up the outline of the hull so much that a periscope rangefinder can't tell how far away it is, which is an advantage, if you're trying to shoot a torpedo at the thing. Yeah, and that was back in the old days. I think now they can kind of spot everything everywhere on radar, from the smallest drone to a remote control airplane. Remote control things are fun. I don't think driverless cars, though, are such a good idea. We're not ready for those. We're barely ready for electric bicycles and cars both at the same time. I was really lucky on this ride. So the wind was at my back the whole time. And I've been listening to music on my Bluetooth speaker through my phone. And it's weird how, I've been thinking a lot today about, and I know E-Man has too, we were talking about it this morning before she went to work. It's weird how the war changes you. Like, we've been just cooped up inside for about 6 weeks, hunkered down now. There's been sirens every day. For the first week, I was like, wow, this is bullshit. I can't believe these guys actually started this. And I had a lot of contempt for it. and I wasn't letting it slow me down. I had places to go. I went out to the store, and I just figured, like, whatever, if there's a siren, I'm gonna be safe because I'm gonna follow the alerts and the instructions. And I know whatever building I'm in, there's gonna be a safe room, and I'm gonna go there if there's missiles coming. For a week. After about 10 days, E-Man and I were talking about it a lot. As you do when you're hunkered down because there's missiles. And I think it was because E-Man was taking it really seriously, so I started taking it really seriously also. And it sucked, and she didn't have to go to work. And then after the second week, she did go back to work. And I've been going to work every Sunday, checking in with my boss and my other boss, because I got two now. One's Israeli and one's Russian. They're both cool. But I don't know how long my work is going to last with these guys. I hope that things pick up again soon, because they've been really, really slow due to the war. Every Sunday, I've been going up there at 8 o'clock in the morning, like ready to work. And the guys have no work to do. Like, they're there because, I think Israel has more contempt, like, throughout the whole war, for the war than I do. He's 76 years old and just deals with it completely differently. Plus, he's a business owner. And that's how it's been. And so just like really slow, and the only times I've been coming out is on Sunday. And now I'm out for the first time in a long time, and it's great. I love being on this bicycle. It's like the most alive I feel living in Tel Aviv these days when I'm alone. Got a good view of the beach here. I don't know how to get to the other side of this fence. Let me see about that. Ah, here we go. There's an opening. I'll show you guys. Wow, the beach is packed today. Nobody went to work. Nobody under 21 went to work, I think. So there's Tel Aviv way down there. I think if you can see any buildings really far away, the farthest ones that are the tallest are probably in Bat Yam, and to the left of them, that's probably the big hotels on the boardwalk in Tel Aviv. And like I said, I'm 18 kilometers north of my house. Wow, it's really nice to see. People came out. Good, good. So, what to do? I'm gonna turn around here, take a ride up to the end of this. Let's see how far we can go. I've never been here before. That's one of the things I love about the bike so much, is there's like, no matter how many times I've been here, there's always new details to explore. There's some people out in the water trying to catch waves on surfboards right next to me. I wonder if you can see that. Let me try to see through the camera lens here. Yeah, I think you can see them. Two surfers. But, you know, I have my surfboard here. I lugged that thing on an airplane. I paid extra money to take it with me, too. From Florida to here, after I brought it from New York to here. And I hardly ever use it. And the reason why is I've just kind of given up on surfing here. Every time I see people doing it, it looks great. I get out on my surfboard and I made some discoveries. The waves look much better. Much better than they actually are. And what I mean by that is, you know, they have like a good form when they break, especially if there's been a storm and they're breaking well. But okay, so you come out to catch waves and you're sitting around waiting, and you line up on waves and start paddling, and you can catch them and you get really good takeoffs. And after that comes the problem, because the ride you get is only like 10 seconds long. These waves don't have a lot of push on them. There's no oomph. They don't slam like the way Atlantic waves can just like push you to the bottom and freaking hold you there like crazy. And like I think the problem is that for like 2 or 3 kilometers offshore, the whole coast of Israel, the water's not very deep. It's only like maybe 30 feet deep maximum, and there's hardly any reefs or anything. So the waves, like, yeah, they can travel across the Mediterranean to get here, but by the time they do get here, they've bumped into the continental shelf and that runs along the shoreline of Israel. And gee, I might as well go to the end of this thing, but I wasn't expecting to ride. It's long. This is like a 3-kilometer run here. I wasn't expecting to take an extra 3 kilometers on my ride. I think when I get home, I'm gonna discover that I've come really close to the limits of my bike battery on this trip. Probably closer than I ever have before. But hey, the filming's good, the riding's good, the weather's good, the ceasefire's good, and I think it's been like 7 or 8 years since I've been up here with E-Man, just for like a date or to go to the beach. So we already have plans for this Friday night or tomorrow night. But maybe we'll be coming up here the next Friday night. So, alright, so I'll tell you what, I'm gonna cut this video and I'm gonna ride home. And this time I'm going into the wind. And what I like to do going into the wind, again, like since the reconfiguration and the upgrades on this bike, is what I do, see, is when I'm going into the wind hard like this, because it's about like a 25 kilometer per hour wind in my face right now, and it slows down the bike a lot from the top speed. And when you do throw it into top speed like that, it uses more battery juice and puts greater wear and tear on the battery. So what I like to do, and I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna ride to the end of the pier here where I started. I'm gonna get back on the bike path, because I think this is really only for pedestrians, and maybe the reason why there's no security guard here keeping e-bikes away is because it's like within 36 hours of the ceasefire and not everybody's got back to work yet. And I put the seat up. I raised the seat up about 5 or 6 inches, so I get a little more leg room. And when I'm just riding for pleasure like this, like I was with the wind at my back, and I get greater leg room and stretch, and I pedal. So it's a pedal assisted e-bike, you know, and that's what I do when I'm going into the wind on a long ride home like this, is raise the seat 5-6 inches and drop it into second gear, rather than first, and just pedal until I get up to speed, and then usually second gear, first gear on flat land like this, which is, that's Tel Aviv, you know, it's all flat. So it's like really great riding here. What an amazing city. It's just as good as Copenhagen. And you don't have to deal with the weather. Tel Aviv has more than 300 days of sunshine every year. And flat like this, wow, this is cool. I'm going the same speed as the waves. So yeah, I'm getting back out on the road. I'm going to cut the video here, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great afternoon yourself. Yalla. Bye.